Well, what's going on, fellow zombies? Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? Are we sleep deprived, emotionally screwed up, or is that twisted all around? This is the Diary of the Griever named John Weaver, which is me, your zombie out here in Roseman, California. Okay, so how would you like to have your election stolen again? Trump's at it again because he wants all of our voter information, all about everything about us. Because he wants the Republicans to win next time. He wants them to win in the midterms. He wants to win every single time. He doesn't want the Democrats to win. He's going after Democratic states, depriving them of necessary funding for them to survive and live. Water rights need to be taken care of. Health services. Doesn't matter what the state needs. If you're a blue state and you're saying no to Trump, basically you're not going to get a damn dime out of him unless he gets voter information out of you. So he can control the narrative on a constant basis. Basically, you're screwed. Your red state he doesn't go after because he thinks he's got the trust. But there are certain cities in red states that are saying no. Fulton County in Georgia, still saying that to him and suing the shit out of Trump for stealing their works. You send in the FBI on some kind of bogus charge to raid election results and polling data? But this is what Trump's doing. This is what he's doing to everybody. Anybody who's voted against him. So, boys and girls, how do you feel? How do you feel having your stuff stolen? And they think it's, they think it's legitimate. Trump wants the Republicans to be always in charge. And therefore they're going to lie, cheat, steal, and rob you blind. Laugh in your face and say, we're doing this because of you. We're doing this to save you, to protect you. No, they're not. They don't know how to protect their own damn pocketbooks, their own damn selfish egos. Including Trump. That's what he's doing. He's going to the states and he's raiding and pillaging, pilfering, and plundering them. And he's also forcing the news on people. Now, if you be a good person, I'll give you more of the news. If not, I'll still give you the news. How about that? Now, you're going to say, once I'm grabbing your hair by the back of your head, and I'm going to shake it. Now, you want my troops in here? Yes? You're trying to shake no? You can't shake no. You have to shake yes. Yes. And I will send my troops to protect you. Yes. Stop violently shaking your head. No. You can't do this. You're breaking free. No, you can't break free of me. I want to grab you and just nod your head forcefully. You will accept my benevolence. Are we not seeing this right now? Are we not seeing this with the federal troops going through our cities and terrorizing people left and right? They're supposed to be working for the public. They're supposed to be working for the safety. This isn't safety. You're going into records offices. You're going into election offices. You're stealing data. How does that protect you and me? It screws up our freedoms. We have it in the Constitution, 10th Amendment, giving more powers to the states regarding on how they handle elections. Guys, let me get back in there. Because this is pissing me off even further. They can give out whatever kind of bullshit they can. And it's still crap. Now lie, cheat, and steal. This is the Republican Party. This is the Republican Party. This is what you assholes keep voting for. So they're going to have the government defend the rating. Because they want to control the narrative. They want to control everything. Welcome to the regime, boys and girls. You voted this shit in November 2024. You never accepted responsibility or accountability or responsibility. Eat it. Eat it. We are all eating it. We're doing this to ourselves. With the help of everybody else doing this shit to us. We had the federal government allowing a private citizen to raid our data and to screw up our government infrastructure. You voted the shit in. Midterms are coming in November. You still want this shit going on? How about having ICE raid your town? And worse, go to your town council, see the biggest fucking building you got in there, and say, I want it for detention. You can't say no. I got money. And have the people in the town saying, but that's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening right now. I go to Cornell Law School and checking up on the Constitution where it says about the 10th. Rights are reserved to states to the people. Yeah, let's see. It's supposed to be the 10th Amendment. Tenth Amendment helps to define the concept of federalism. Okay. When it says the power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited to the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people. Basically, we're talking about voting rights at this point. The federal government has no control over the voting. Each state has its own way of voting for its people since the 13 colonies were founded. Sure, it's been going back and forth, but they tried to federalize, and it's always been knocked down in the courts, I understand, and I believe. So, we're interfering with states' functions and states' rights versus the federal rights to control every damn thing. But this is the reason why we have states' rights in the first place. Why we have the Constitution. Because we didn't want this absolute tyranny. When we separated from England, England already had a tyranny of a king and already had a tyranny of Parliament. But Parliament had two parts of it, for the rich and for the poor, the commoners and the lords. But you still had the king still trying to make his way and make his rule. But Parliament could not help out the colonies because they had zero representation. If they actually had representation, if they actually had people in the country arguing and defending against whatever tyranny they were going to be facing against, taxations, more taxes than they could be dealing with or pay, despite the fact they would get they would work their asses off and stuff, but England really wanted to raid resources to build up its own coffers. They were fighting wars for over the decades against Spain and France for who's going to be dominating what. Who's going to be controlling what. Colonies had enough of being used as a damn bank and being drained dry all the damn time, and people couldn't afford a damn thing. Stamp Act will do that to you. Stamp Act had to have the stamp and approval of their king on everything. You pay for it too. One second, guys. Trump's trying to control the purse by getting control of the commerce, and he's trying to get more control through Republicans in both chambers, both Senate and House, to have everything under his thumb. This isn't presidency. This is the thing that we fought against 250 years ago. And he doesn't care. He doesn't care. That's the problem. He's apathetic and he lies like crazy and he bullshits on a constant basis. He acts. We're getting screwed one way or another, guys. What are we going to be doing about it? That being said.